Hey Internet, I'm the Cow Says Moo, and you're watching the continuing adventures of Dr. Moo, episode 21. Let's play Minecraft 1.2.5 with a whole bunch of mods installed. I'm just down here in my auto crafting room. I just added 8 new tables over there for some Redpower logic gates and stuff. So if you look here, you'll see that I've got a timer, a sequencer, NOT gate, and then some of the basic components. Just the 3 that I use most often. I may eventually add some more, obviously, but those will get me started. I've also added a couple of teleport pipes down here in preparation for what I want to do today. I think the first thing I want to do today is something I think I mentioned briefly. I want to automate this peat bog completely and get rid of this switch. What I think I want it to do is go on for a couple minutes and then stay off for several minutes and let things grow and then go back on for a couple minutes. So I think the best way to do that would be to try it with a sequencer. I haven't really tested this, but I don't see why it wouldn't work. I'm pretty sure I know how a sequencer works. So we'll see here. There it is. And if it does work, I'll do the same to the tree farm, and then a couple other farms that I'll be working on today. So I'm just going to replace this, and we'll get rid of this part here too. And then I'm going to need to put a sequencer down here. I think I'm going to put the sequencer right here. And we'll place it down and I'll show you what the sequencer does real quick. What it does is it's kind of like a timer, except all 4 edges are output spots. So right now the timer interval is set to 2 seconds. So it goes from this one, counts to 2 seconds, and then goes to this one, counts to 2 seconds, this one, 2 seconds, this one, and just keeps going around. So what that's going to do for me is it'll let me leave the engines running for, say, 2 minutes, and then since the rest of these intervals are 2 minutes as well, it'll be off for 6. And I think that's going to work out pretty well for me. I think that's about what I'm going to want. Like I said, I haven't really tested this much, but we'll go ahead and give it a shot. Let's put it up here at 2 minutes. 120. And it's going to take a while for it to go. But I'm just going to let this puppy run for a while, and we'll see what happens. I might need to adjust that timer a bit, but I'm fine with that. Let's see, I think I've got a couple brick ones in here. Yeah, I do. So let's cover you up, and we'll not cover the sequencer up yet in case I need to adjust the timer. And what that'll do is it'll just work completely automated now. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think we'll just leave it just like that. Piece of cake. We can pick up this peat bog now because that's no longer applicable. There we go. I think I've even got a couple, they're probably in my builder's bag, a couple basalts here. Yep. Awesome. And like I said, I'll just let that run for a while and see how it works out. If it works well, then I'll do the same thing to my tree farm. For the time being, I'll show you what I've been working on a little bit, and then we'll get started on those farms that we created items for the other day, the combine in the farm and the sugarcane harvester. I've also, as you can see, made up a couple ender chests, and I had some peat-fired engines in my chests already from something else, some other project that I aborted. They were upstairs, I think. They were going to be my primary fuel source, but I ended up going with electrical, and I've grabbed all my pipes and stuff like that. So I should be good to go. Let's head over and I'll show you what I've been working on. Actually, this will be a good start. As you can see, I've been processing my bees quite a bit. I'm even managed to score some sticky propolis from something, but I have no idea how I got that. And I've got some honey drops and a few honeydew, which is cool. If you come over here, you'll see that I actually got quite a bit more than that. I've got almost 2.5 stacks of beeswax plus all this extra stuff, so probably 4 stacks altogether. And most of a stack there of honeycomb. And I went through and sorted the bees that I've got just to trim them down a little bit. They were getting a little ridiculous. And I found out that I have a depleted princess in here that's miscolored. So I could get started on the depleted stuff shortly, which is awesome. And I had one other one that was miscolored. What was it? I think it was one of my wintry princesses. Yep, she's actually a valiant princess, so that's even better. So I'll get a couple of those started here shortly. Oh, I added another pipe right here. Requester system finally to this floor. Thing I've been complaining about for quite a while. I finally did that. Not a big deal, but added some bookshelves here, and in this one I'll put my frequencies that I'm using so you guys can keep tabs on them if you need to. Finally put in this staircase that I kept saying I needed to do. And I've started laying out some of the groundwork for this city here. But first thing I want to show you is the bees. So I've got some cultivated, I've got a little bit of a noble bloodline. Let's see here. Ooh, majestic. Sweet. That's a new one. I've been breeding, it's been a cultivated and noble for quite a while, and apparently I just got majestic out of it. So that's awesome. Let's grab my beealizer here. Actually, we'll throw that on the ground. Throw that on the ground. And put these up here. There we go. Really? You don't go into my building one? Whatever. Anyway. Beealizer. Take a look at that majestic for sure. She's probably a hybrid, but yep, majestic noble. But that majestic looks like it's dominant, so that's awesome. Yeah, that looks cool. See what else we got here. That one's cultivated noble, cultivated noble, cultivated noble. Okay. What's my princess? Still cultivated noble. And you're still cultivated noble. Well, we'll put you back in here for right now. I'm trying to get at least one line to be the noble line. These are all purebred cultivated in here. These are starting to be some crossbreeds. Let's see, what else do I have here? I think you're common noble. Yeah. I'm just trying to get one of these two lines to become noble. Or majestic, even better. There we go, noble. That noble's recessive, so it's tough to get to stick, but that's alright. Put you back down here, and I don't think I actually got you going. You're common cultivated. I want to grab that purebred cultivated. There's one. See, these are all purebred cultivated like that one. Let's see if I can't get you to be cultivated. Awesome. So I've got a few more combs here that I'll take back, and then we'll get started over here. Actually, I'll just throw them in here for the time being. I'll find them later. Show you what I've been doing over here in the village. Laying out some gravel, some paths, and these paths just go into the various places. That goes under to my tree farm. This here is going to be a street light of some sort. And this will be a nice house with a garden. And then I've got a path leading back there, and I'll put one or two more houses back there. It's going to be a duplex looking place. Right here will be my wheat farm, and I'll have an entryway going down and underneath, like I do for most of my little forestry farms. Cool. This is going to be a mill, so instead of piping everything straight back into an ender chest, I think I'm going to pipe it over here into the mill, and maybe make some bread and stuff in this mill. This will be an adjoined house along with this one, so they're just going to be touching in the middle. Small house here. Expanded my bridge just a little bit, and there's a tiny house. And then this goes under here to my sugarcane farm. And apparently, oh no, I didn't remove the sign. There we go, sugarcane farm. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. So let's get these out of here. Let's just do the sugarcane farm first since I'm here. Ender chest, I'll need these and that. All of these, please. Oh, and I guess I'll want one of those sequencers, maybe. No, I think I'll just leave the sugarcane farm on all the time. Sugarcane, there's going to be enough of them in here that it'll probably have something to do pretty much all the time. Let's just go ahead and light this area up a little bit. There's definitely mobs spawning around here, so. There we go. And then we've got to figure out what kind of a pattern we want to do for our sugarcane farm. I think I'm going to use something that I used in a previous one, which would be something like this. And then it's here and there. And there. I think I'm doing it right here. Come on. Definitely going to need more water, but that's alright. We'll get that in a bit. And then from here, I think it's 4. Yeah, I think so. So 1, 2. Right there. 1, 2. That sounds right. I think that's right. Come on, spider, I hear ya. So then we'll just dig out the rest of these too, in the same pattern. Yeah, this is looking right. Gotta think about it, sorry. There. Here. 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 And the reason I'm doing it like this, I'll show you in just a sec actually, once I get just this little section done, and then I'll do a bit of it off camera. Here we go. So now when I put water in here, I can have sugarcane all the way around it. Oh, I only grabbed one sugarcane. I'm going to need way more than that. I can have sugarcane all around it, and then all around this one, so they're adjoining each other. So it's just a little efficient layout. I'm going to have to grab a bunch of sugarcane, and I'll continue digging these holes all the way around this sugarcane farm. The sugarcane harvester can reach up to 21 squares, so I got plenty of room here for sugarcane, which is good because I will definitely be needing it for Thaumcraft, which I will be starting soon. I think someone commented on that asking when I'm going to be doing Thaumcraft, and I know that I've missed it so far. I will be getting to it here in the near future, probably not this episode and maybe not next episode, but the one after if not. So anyway, I'll just be filling in these holes and digging some more holes, and I'll go up and request some more sugarcane, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, so I grossly underestimated the number of sugarcanes this is. I ended up with, geez, almost 5 stacks, I think. And some of the stuff's already growing because I had to run back up to my house to request more. So we'll just put down my harvester here, because that torch was at the center. And this harvester will need power. And let's see, I think this one I decided I would just leave powered pretty much all the time. Maybe I'll actually do that on this side. So we're going to need a supplier pipe here. And a basic logistics pipe coming out of here. Yeah. Let's get my wrench out. Sorry, thinking a little. Get my wrench out here and take a look at these. This one is going to need to keep 8 stocked. And this one's just a regular. No, I didn't give that one a regular one. Regular logistics pipe. Ash is going to come out of there. Do I have a lever on me? I do. Good enough. So that lever can go right there for that. Ash is going to come out of here. How do I want this exactly? A little different with only one block. I think I'm going to have to put something like this. And then that there. And that. There. And then this here. Is that going to work? And then tell this to request ash and sugarcane. I think that should do it. Let's turn this on and see. Oh, right, we're going to need a teleport pipe too. We'll put that teleport pipe just right here on top of this. Boink. And we'll call that 103 was wheat, or 104 is sugarcane, I mean. True. So we should start to see peat going into this. Actually, that's going to have to be a logistics pipe because there's an intersection there. We don't have any peat yet. Did I actually tell you to get peat? I thought I did. Yeah, keep 8 peat stocked in the bottom one. Why aren't you doing that? Give me 1 peat, please, and just start the process. Oh, come on, I should have a ton of it in the system. There it is. Alright, let me figure out what's going on here, and I'll be back in a second. Alright folks, I got it working finally. I ended up having to go back to 3.10. I think there were some remnants of... Oh, where are these going? That's alright. I think there were some remnants of 310 still left in the save, and whenever I was trying to build a new frequency, it wasn't working right, but old frequencies were working okay. So I just don't think it was quite working correctly. 310 seems to be working right, though. I don't want that teleporter there, apparently, because I want you to go in here. So maybe I'll put the teleporter down here instead. Oh. Wait, you're a... You can't be a stone pipe anyway. There we go. And we'll put the teleport right over here instead. The cane farm, true. And see if we pull the peat out now, it will request it and pop in there. It was requesting it before, but it was just kind of bouncing around and then shooting back up into the teleport again. And going back into the sorting system, which obviously is no good. Now let's make sure that these canes are coming out right. Looks like it. They're all going to the side now. And into my sorting system. Cool. Alright, so this is done. Might need to pretty it up a bit, but it's at least working. We'll come over here and get this wheat farm set up real quick. Actually, let's pop through here and sleep. Doo-doo-doo. Oops. Alrighty, sleep through the night there. And head back down. I think I'm gonna move where that portal gun goes now that I've got it working. There we go. Oh, no, that's not what I meant. I've got the dark one in here, so I need to make the light one down there. Did it the wrong way, of course. Much like recipes, I can never remember where I put my portals. Alright, put the light one right here. There we go. So for this farm, I think I want it flush. So the combine will have to go right there. And we'll put the farm right next to it. I turned my tree farm on here while I was testing. Let's see, I've got it on the left side. That's cool. Actually, it should be the other way around. This should be right here. Come here, zombie. Alright, there we go. And get my engines underneath it. One and two. Turn you so you're facing the right direction. Let's see, I think I want to go off this side. So the suppliers will go to the two engines, of course, and then to this, which needs just seeds, I think. And then we will have wheat coming out of here and going into the chest, which we'll put there. We'll put a chest right here. Excuse me. Logistics pipe right here. And a regular stone pipe right here. Man, excuse me again. Alright, and then the last teleport pipe, which I think I used accidentally. I did. And of course I just remade it. I put it down here when I was testing. Right there. Alright, this teleport pipe will go here. And we want to tell this chest that it is to ask for all wheat and ash. And I think that's it. Any wheat and any ash you get should go into there, yes. And then we'll teach these that they want 8 peat each. And this one needs 8 peat. This one needs a bunch of seeds. And that doesn't really need anything. It just needs to be a logistics pipe because it's an intersection. Cool. And then we'll switch this over to wheat farm and tell it true, and things should start filling up. There's peat going down to the bottom, peat over there, seeds going into there. Awesome. And then we will, for the time being, just turn this on. I don't think I have a lever on me. Alright, give me just a second and I'll go get a lever and we'll turn this thing on and we'll test it and make sure it's working. Be right back. Alright, so I got my lever, so let's turn this on and we'll see what this starts doing. Does this need dirt? I don't think it really does because we've got it flush with the dirt that's already here. We'll see what it wants to do. looks like it's starting to cut something down here. That's probably a good sign. Wonder why it needs to clear that much space up above. Whatever, we'll let it do its thing. Help clear this out. Alright, little farm anytime now. I just want to see you start planting some things so I can move on to something else. Oh, it is putting dirt down. Do I want it up there? I guess I do. Here, we'll just give you a bunch of dirt. Keep one of them out. This dirt is just a one-time thing, but we'll give it to it. Except for that one. There you go. And it looks like it's hoeing the dirt, which is perfect. And it should pop in here and start adding a little bit of water. Yep, there's the water. And so all that hoed land there should turn into good soil. There you go. Awesome. And I think we've measured where this stairway is right. We'll see. It looks like it's good though. Yeah, looking good. Sweet. How's the dirt count going? I've still got quite a bit. We'll add a bit more here, just to make sure. The dirt never goes bad. It doesn't turn into sand or anything like the tree farm. So it only needs this the one time when it's actually making the wheat farm. Yeah, and I think I do like it better raised. That way I don't accidentally step in it coming up off the gravel. And we've got an extra space here, so the water won't go through the walkway. That's perfect. Let's light this up a bit. Come on, keep going. It should be right there, I think. Don't really need to sign this as wheat farm anymore, because I'm building the wheat farm. You've got plenty of seeds, so it looks like you're keeping stocked on those. That's good. And as soon as it's done building, it should go back and hoe the rest of this stuff and put the rest of these seeds down. I just want it to start putting seeds down again before I cut the camera, just to show that it's working. almost done here. Looks like it is outputting sand. I didn't think it needed to output anything. Unless it was digging somewhere, I guess. It's kind of weird, though. We'll keep an eye on it. Looks like we're planting a bunch more seeds, though, so it is working. I will just keep an eye on it, and we'll come back in a bit when it's all done, and we'll start automating this and the sugarcane farm a bit more. Well, actually, the sugarcane farm doesn't need to be automated because it's set to operate all the time. This one we'll want to automate, though. So I'll be back once this is done.
here.